Let me ask you this, Chris.
Yeah.
So I'm a business owner. I want to get started. Let's pretend I'm a solopreneur out the gate, and I'm kind of awkward. I just don't like. I feel like I suck on video, and I don't like the sound
So,
of my voice.
hmm
I feel like I look silly. What do you do then? What do you?
yeah. Well, that's kind of why like I said, I've kind of taken on the moniker of Video Coach Chris because nobody likes the sound of their voice because you sound different to yourself than you do on it to out there because of how how the audio in your nasal cavities and all that kind of stuff reverberates. You sound different to yourself than you do in the real world. Johnny Depp doesn't even watch his own movies because he hates like himself, like the takes and all that kind of stuff. So he's just like, yeah, I'm a great actor, but I'm not watching my own movies because I will sit there and self-analyze like a mofo. So a lot of people just need to get out of their own way. That's the biggest thing is just do it because if you're not, then somebody else is. And do you want to lose that market share? I did a video with a chiropractor and she was terrified about doing the video. And she was like, I don't know who's going to be there, like what's going to do, what's going to look like. We literally shot the video afterwards. Like I said, 90% of the time, people were like, "You made that way easier than I thought it was going to be." And then she's an action taker, which is great. I love action takers. And she takes the video, runs a Facebook ad within like a 20-mile radius of her office or whatever for like $50 and gets 10 new clients out of it. She then comes back and does 3 more videos. So I'm like I said, I'm really good at coaching people to be on camera and doing the best takes and knowing like, hey, let's redo that again. Like you're great on camera, but not everybody else is. So it's just like, hey, let's get you comfortable. Let's, to kind of make this a really easy process. Let's talk through this. Let's use a teleprompter if need be, so you don't have to worry about what you're saying. I'm going to make you look good. I'm going to light you right. All that kind of stuff. Wear good. Get some makeup done if you're, want to wear makeup or whatever, and we'll just knock this out. But yeah, I mean, as far as that goes, like, I mean, like I said, like 90% of the people I work with just literally say like, you made that way easier than I thought it was going to be. And a lot of these times, these are first time people, so like, I'm taking their video virginity. So it's like, but like, so it's just like, hey, I'm really terrified of this. I hate filming myself. I don't like doing this. It looks and sounds weird. But the biggest thing is just getting out of your own way and actually taking the action because if you're not doing it, then somebody else is, and you're going to lose over time if you're not showing up more consistently because the dude down the street that has an HVAC company that's creating content and you have an HVAC company over here, yes, you can get great reviews. Yes, you can have good SEO. But if you're not showing up more consistently than them, who's going to get the call whenever the time comes? Because for HVAC, it's outside of like service call, like 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 doing the your fall and winter like cleaning checks, like when something breaks, that's when somebody needs that service. And who is going to get the call? The person who shows up the most, right? I mean, Tiger is like a terrible like HVAC company, but because they have such a high marketing budget, they get calls. I work with King Air Conditioning out in Godfrey, and we built out an entire funnel. I think we spent $700 on ads, and they got like 60 calls. Well, HVAC is a pretty high ticket item, so they have ROI.